What's up, fam? Listen, there may be some of you out there who have convinced yourself that God is disappointed in you. You think he's disappointed in where you are in your life. You think that he's disappointed in where you are not in your life. You might believe that he's disappointed in decisions that you've made or that you didn't make, how you handled situations, how you mishandled situations. Whatever it is, I know for a fact that many of us have walked around believing that God is somehow disappointed in us. But let me dispel that myth. It is impossible for God to be disappointed in any of us. How do I know that? Disappointment is associated with an element of unknown. I expect or hope for a certain outcome. I expect or hope for someone to make a certain decision. And then I experience disappointment when the outcome is not what I hoped for. I experience disappointment when the person doesn't make the decision that I expected them to, or I wanted them to, or I hoped that they would. God knows exactly what we're going to do before we do it. He knows the end from the beginning. He's omniscient. He contains all knowledge, which means there is not a single solitary decision that we can make. There's not a single solitary thought that we can think that he wasn't already aware of and didn't already have a plan for, which means God could never be disappointed in us. That's a man term. That's a human term. That's something we experience. God is not like man, and God is not disappointed in you. Hear me. He is not disappointed in you. It does not matter what you've done, what you've said, what you've thought, what you're thinking about doing, what you will do. God already has all of that contained in his great blueprint. And it involves our mistakes, our shortcomings, our frailties and faults, our missteps, our mishaps, our catastrophes, the messes that we've made that we have not cleaned up. God has accounted for all of that, and he loves you in spite of all of that. God's love for you is unconditional, it is unrestrained, it cannot be contained. And I promise you that at no point has God ever been disappointed with you. He just wants you to know that he loves you and he has a plan for you, and he wants to lead you and guide you into the next great dimension of your life. It's not too late. It's not too late for things to turn around. So shed yourself of the guilt and the shame and the fear associated with the erroneous belief that God is somehow disappointed in you, because he absolutely is not disappointed in you. God bless you, and I love you. Until next time.